Deep in the forests of Eastern Europe, there's a house that shouldn't exist.
It stands on chicken legs. It moves when you're not looking.
And if you're unlucky enough to find it, the woman inside will ask you a question. Answer wrong, she'll eat you. Answer right, she might still eat you. This is the true story of the Baba Yaga, the most terrifying witch in history. And she's not just a fairy tale. You've heard of vampires, werewolves, even the boogeyman. But the Baba Yaga, she's older than all of them.
She's been whispered about for over 1,000 years, long before Slavic villages had writing. She's a cannibal, a seer, a tester of souls. And unlike other monsters, she doesn't just kill you, she plays with you first. Some say she's a metaphor, a warning to children who wander too far. But what if she's real? What if the stories are warnings? Tonight, we're going into the darkest forests of Russia, Ukraine, and beyond to find out who or what the Baba Yaga really is. The first written mention of the Baba Yaga comes from 1755, but the stories, they go back centuries before that. Slavic pagans told of a hag who lived in the woods, flying in a mortar and pestle, sweeping away her tracks with a broom made of human bones. She wasn't just a witch, she was a force of nature, a guardian of the threshold between life and death, and she had rules. She tests those who seek her, usually with impossible tasks. She eats the unworthy, especially children who disrespect their elders. She helps the pure of heart, but her help always comes with a price. Sound like a fairy tale? Ask the thousands of missing children in medieval Slavic villages. Ask the parents who warned their kids, "Don't go into the woods, or the Baba Yaga will take you."
The Baba Yaga doesn't live in a cottage. She lives in an izbushka, a hut that stands on chicken legs. It spins, it moves, and if you don't know the magic words, it won't let you in.
Eyewitness accounts from 19th century Russian peasants describe it like this. The hut turns to face you when you approach. The legs scratch at the ground like a hungry bird. The door only opens if you say, little hut, turn your back to the forest, your front to me." Inside, bones on the floor, a stove that breathes, and her. In 2012, a team of folklorists in Belarus claimed to find a real Baba Yaga hut, abandoned but with chicken bones arranged in a circle around it. The locals burned it down the next day. They said it felt wrong.
If you're lucky enough to get inside, the Baba Yaga doesn't just kill you, she tests you, and her tests are impossible. Here's what the old stories say you'll face.
Clean my house. But the broom is made of human hair, and the dust never stops. Separate these grains, but the grains are alive, and they bite. Answer my riddle, but the wrong answer means she eats your tongue. Outrun me, but she flies, and her mortar is faster than a horse. In 1897, a Russian soldier claimed he survived her hut. He told his regiment, "She made me sort black and white seeds in the dark. When I failed, she laughed, then threw me into a pit of snakes.
I woke up 3 days later outside the forest. My hands were covered in burns. The military discharged him for insanity. He died a year later. They said he screamed in his sleep every night. Some historians think the Baba Yaga was based on a real woman or women. In ancient Slavic tribes, wise women, herbalists, midwives, seers were both revered and feared. If a child died under their care, if a crop failed after their blessing, they were accused of witchcraft. Archaeologists have found skeletons of women buried at crossroads, a classic Baba Yaga trait, with their mouths stuffed with stones to silence their curses, their hands bound with iron to stop them casting spells, their skulls facing east so they couldn't rise again. In 2019, a mass grave was discovered in Poland, 15 women, all buried with ritual markings. The lead researcher said, "This wasn't just execution, this was fear." You'd think in the age of GPS and drones, we'd have proof the Baba Yaga is just a story, but the sightings never stopped. 1943, Russia. A Red Army scout reported seeing a hut on chicken legs deep in the taiga. His squad vanished. He was found weeks later, muttering about a bone-legged woman. The KGB classified the report. 1987, Ukraine. A child claimed a grandmother with iron teeth took her into the woods. She returned 3 days later, speaking in riddles. Psychologists said she had folklore-induced psychosis. Her parents moved away. 2005, Belarus. A hiker filmed a moving hut in the Pripyat forest. The video corrupted when he tried to upload it. He told reporters some things shouldn't be recorded. 2020, Siberia. A shaman warned villagers that the Baba Yaga was, quote, angry at the modern world. That winter, 7 people disappeared in the woods. The case was never solved. In 2023, a Russian YouTuber tried to debunk the Baba Yaga by spending a night in the forest. He quit after 47 minutes. His last words on camera, quote, "I heard something, laughing." If you ever find yourself lost in a Slavic forest and you see a hut that wasn't there before, here's what you do. Carry salt and iron. She hates pure metals. Know the magic words. Little hut, turn your back to the forest. Answer her riddles with riddles. She respects cleverness. Never eat her food. It's always poisoned or worse. Don't run in a straight line. She'll catch you. Don't look her in the eyes. She'll see your fear. Don't take anything from her hut. It'll curse you. Don't assume she's alone. She has daughters, and they're worse. And if she offers you a deal, refuse. The Baba Yaga doesn't give power. She lends it, and she always collects. The Baba Yaga isn't just a story. She's a warning, a reminder that some things in this world are older than God, hungrier than death, and smarter than you. In 2024, deep in the Ural Mountains, loggers found a circle of bones around a rotting hut. The bones were human. The hut gone by morning. So the next time you're in the woods and you hear laughter that isn't human, when you see a hut that shouldn't be there, when the trees whisper your name, ask yourself, do you really want to know what's inside? Because the Baba Yaga always leaves the door unlocked for the foolish. Like if you'll avoid the woods at night. Subscribe if you want the truth, no matter how terrifying. And turn on notifications because some stories aren't over yet.